Yes, here.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Malcolm Whitted Jr. This is ticket number Z808632. This is one count of operating while intoxicated. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, good afternoon to you and the staff. Vincent Haysha, P76506, appearing with and on behalf of Mr. Whitted, who presents himself via Zoom with no objection to proceeding remotely. And Your Honor, as the arraignment waive formal reading, stand Mr. Whitted mute, please.
All right, this time the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. Sir, please state your name for the record.
Malcolm Whitted.
All right, this is the date and time set for an arraignment on the bench warrant. Arraignment on the information. I apologize.
I'm sorry.
Counsel, did I already arraign him?
Judge, I don't believe that you did, but if you could enter a not guilty plea, we set a mute. So waive formal reading, stand on mute again.
All right, this time the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. All right. I'm just reading over the report to see it caused the car accident.
Well, Judge, I don't want to place anything on the record that I can't take back, but I am aware of the facts and circumstances. I'm prepared to address bond, Judge. This is a 24-year-old young man with no criminal history whatsoever. He's born and raised in the city of Detroit, Cass Tech grad. He just on Friday walked and graduated from the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor with a degree in African American studies. He's employed as a security guard at DTE Energy. I know both of his parents personally. I know him personally. I will vouch for him. I don't do that professionally very often. He's going to come to court. He's not going to engage in any further criminality. I expect a resolution at some point in the case. I'm just not prepared to do so today. So, Judge, I'd ask for a personal bond at this time, and I'll leave conditions to the court.
Personal bond is going to continue at this time, sir. However, a condition of that is that you're going to have to attend an AA meeting once a week. It could be either via Zoom or in person once a week.
Okay.
And Attorney Haysha, please instruct them on how to do that. It doesn't necessarily have to be AA. It can be any type of 12-step program where they do that. I know.
Of course.
But he's gonna have to attend it once a week. Okay.
Of course.
All right. I'm gonna leave his bond as is. We're gonna set this for a pretrial on the date of August 10th, 2022. That's gonna be at 8:30 a.m. Does that date work for you, counsel?
I don't mean to be greedy. There's nothing earlier. I know how backed up the court is, but is that the earliest date that we can get in for a pretrial? I note that, Your Honor, because that's about 3 months from now, 4 months from now.
No, he's ruining my birthday day too, you know. Going on a very special day, and he's, making me blink my eyes. And
I hear you.
If I have anything.
Your Honor, I guess I'll just note that as it pertains to the date itself, this is a St. Patrick's Day event. This is not a random isolated day where this is an individual, was out and about, engaged in, and I recognize these are allegations, engaged in day drinking or anything along those lines. I do think that to the extent that that was a celebratory date, a date that typically involves drinking, that at least in my estimation, mitigates the circumstances of the event somewhat.
That makes it even worse. Don't talk. That makes it even worse because if you're going to go out on such a holiday where that's something that you do a lot, you don't drive. You get Uber, you get a friend who's going to remain sober, you get ride share. That makes it even worse. So no, stop talking right now. Because in my opinion, that makes it worse that you choose on a holiday where you know it's notorious for people being out there drinking, that you're going to get in your vehicle and drive. Stop it. Just be quiet on this one. June 15th.
That works, Judge. Thank you. What time, Judge?
That's gonna be 8:30 a.m., okay?
Great.
June
Much better
15th,
than
8:30 a.m. Condition of your bond is the AA meeting once a week, okay, sir?
Okay.
It's gonna be at 8:30 a.m., still via Zoom, the same way you came on today, come on that date, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, is there a prosecutor assigned to the file or assigned to your courtroom that I can reach out to in the meantime for discovery?
Yes, it's gonna be John Gillis.
John Gillis?
Yes.
And I can give you my email right now.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, so it's gonna be G as in George, ILLISJ@DetroitMI.gov.
Perfect, Mr. Gillis. I will reach out to you this afternoon or early tomorrow for discovery. Thank you much.
All right, sounds good, thank you.
There's nothing
Oh,
further. Yes, Mr.
Judge, quick, one quick question. As for transmission of AA logs, does the court just want those prepared for when we come back for the 15th? Or does the
That's
court
correct.
want those transmitted beforehand?
No, we can just have it prepared on the 15th to be able to show me that he's been attending them.
Excellent. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. I'll see everybody back that date, okay?
Okay,
Sounds
thanks, Your
good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. You can go ahead and log off. I see that Mr. Wilson finally was able to connect you, Sandy. Unmute yourself.
De Niro Wilson, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Are you De Niro Wilson?
Yes, I am.
All right. Mr. Wilson, would you mind taking your hat off for me, please? Okay, thank you. I have you check. I'm going to put you in a breakout room. It's called a breakout room because you'll be there by yourself so that you can have privacy to talk with the attorney, Mr. Boffman, about your case and about your rights. He has a whole lot of defendants to talk to, and he's the only attorney to talk to everybody. But please be patient. Do not log off of Zoom. You may be there up to 2 hours. While you're in the breakout room, please do not ask if we forgot about you or if you're in the right place. Okay, because that's very disruptive to have to answer that question for you. I'm going to assign you a number to a breakout room. Just press that number. It'll take you to the room.
Forgive me for interrupting. Could someone please forward a copy of this afternoon's docket to me?
It wasn't Mr. Bob.
I do want to also, Madam
It's
Clerk.
okay. Mr. Boffman, you weren't the person that signed. So
I'm
she
sorry,
sent it to somebody else.
I didn't hear. I'm sorry.
I'm sending it right now.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Jesse Walters has sent compliance documents to the court. FYI.
Yes, he did.
Thank you. So I'm back to the breakout.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here, Your Honor.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, I
Same.
just sent it.
We'll see.
Okay, she sent it to you too, okay?
Yes, I got it. Thank you.
Yes.
I think I got it. Yeah, I did receive that. Thank you, Miss Edwards.
My apologies. She thought she sent it. Okay.
Oh, you know what, Mary? Denzel Wallace is not on the docket. So I'm going to bring him back into the courtroom.
1 second, leave him in there. We gotta catch up. Just leave him in there for a second.
Oh, okay.
1 second.
Sure, no problem. Mr. Bachman is in there talking to him now.
Miss Sandy, I think he just has a different name. I think his name is Williams Denzel Wallace on our docket. I'm gonna find out when he comes out.
Okay. I believe so. I see that. Yeah. You want me to go in and ask him?
You can if you want to, just to make sure.
Okay. Judge and Mary, his name is Denzel Philip Wallace.
Yep, that's who I have.
You have Denzel Philip Wallace?
I have Denzel Philip Wallace dash Williams. So I can ask him his date of birth when he comes out here.
Oh, Wallace. What page, Judge?
It's on page 1, no, page 2. He's in the first group of people, like the 5th name down.
Under Kenneth Walker?
No, it just said, yeah, under Kenneth Walker. I believe that's him. It's just transposed, but on his ticket, it has the right name.
Oh, okay. The person who's on the iPhone, what is your name, please? The person who's in the car on the iPhone, what's your name?
Joseph Walker.
Okay, Mr. Walker, I have you checked in. Is your car moving?
Yes. I just got off work.
Okay, but Mr. Walker, I'm going to remove you from the Zoom meeting. When you get to where you can be stationary and not driving, call back into Zoom and we'll handle your case then.
No,
But we can't hear you.
I'm in the car. I'm not driving. I'm just sitting in the car.
Okay, and it's not moving. The vehicle's not moving, whether you're driving or not.
Okay. I'll just join back when I get home then.
All right, thank you.
Clerk, I sent you a chat because Dacia Ware has an additional case, a warrant.
We put the ticket for the warrant is in there.
Okay, thank you
It's
for
part of
that.
the offer.
Thank you.
Ms. Kaya? Ms. Kaya?
Yes.
Hello, ma'am. You were here before, earlier, right?
Yes, I just got disconnected.
Okay, what's your last name?
Williams. I was in room 11.
Okay, as soon as I rename you, I'm going to ask you to go back there if it's still
That's
available.
fine.
Yes, room 11 is still available. Can you just rejoin that?
That's fine.
Thank you. Hello, sir. Hi, are you someplace now where you can be still and not drive for a while? I can't hear you.
Yes, ma'am.
What's your name, please? I can't hear you.
Joseph Walker.
Okay, Mr. Walker, I have you checked in. Just put your phone on mute.
Yes, ma'am. How do okay, I see how you do it.
Thank you. Mr. Walker, no, please remove your hat. Thank you. Not allowed to wear a hat in the courtroom. Thanks. I'm going to put you in a breakout room. It's a place on your phone where you'll be there by yourself. They'll be quiet until the attorney comes to talk to you about your case and about your rights. You may be there for a long time because we have a lot of defendants for one attorney to talk to. But please be patient. Don't log off of Zoom. And while you're in the breakout room, don't ask for help to ask if you're in the right place or if we forgot about you. Okay? All right. Appreciate that. When you receive the invitation to join, press join and it'll take you to the breakout room.
Okay, Your Honor. I am done with that part.
Judge, Anthony Woodard is asking for help.
I'll go back.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Number 2.
Okay, so I'm ready, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Bosman. There. You're ready, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna pull them out one by one. It's easier that way. Okay. Please activate your camera. All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Jesse Walters. This is ticket
Yes.
number P. Okay, P1258843. 1 Count Drive, unregistered or untitled vehicle. Also calling ticket number P1258845. 1 Count, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, please state your name.
Jesse Walters.
Your Honor, we will waive any more formal reading of the information and complaint and stand mute for arraignment purposes. I'm certain that my client has forwarded compliance documents to the court's attention. So with the anticipation that that case will be dismissed for that reason, I would stipulate the probable cause for that recommendation, please. Thank you.
And the court is in receipt of documents for a vehicle. It appears to be the same vehicle that Mr. Walters has. Having viewed those documents, the court is satisfied and will dismiss these matters without prejudice. Sir, you have to make sure that you always keep all your documents up to date, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Thank you. So I'm good?
You're
No,
good, sir.
nothing. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Ms. Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Destiny Williams. This is ticket number P 1264948. Count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive while license suspended. Also calling ticket number P 1183712. Count 1, drive while license suspended. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Count 3, no receipt of or unsigned registration. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Harry Boffman, P55052, on behalf of the defendant. Ma'am, would you state your name, please?
Destiny Williams.
Thank you, Ms. Williams. We'll waive a more formal reading of the information or complaint for arraignment purposes here, Your Honor. Thank you.
At this time, the court will enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, would you set this matter for a pretrial? Ms. Williams and I had a good conversation about what you need to do to turn in compliance. I believe she's going to be able to achieve that goal by the next action date.
The court is willing to do so. I'm going to set this for a pretrial, ma'am, on the date of August the 10th. August the 10th, 2022. Yep, put it in your phone. It's going to be at 8:30 a.m. instead, but it's going to be via Zoom still. The same
Okay.
Zoom number you're on today, okay?
Okay. Can I get this Zoom number?
Yes.
If that's possible.
You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
360-337-0000.
You said 360-337, and it's 4 zeros at the end, right?
That's right, okay?
And the time?
8:30 a.m.
Okay.
And I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You are so very welcome. I'll see you back then, Ms. Williams. Do everything that Attorney Baughman told you to do, okay?
Okay, is it possible that I could get his phone number? He can take mine.
I'll chat you.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Make sure you don't hang up until you get the number, all right?
All right, I won't.
Here comes.
That concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Walker, you're gonna have to come into the picture. Sit down, get yourself, lift up the camera so I can see you, okay? There you go. All right. doing well for court this morning too. I preach afternoon.
You're welcome.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Edward Walker. This is case number P1264902. This is one count drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your name, please.
Edward Land Walker.
We're going to waive more formal reading of the information and complaint and stand mute for arraignment purpose, Your Honor.
This time the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf.
Thank you. He has forwarded compliance documents to the court's attention, Your Honor. I believe he's entitled to a dismissal based on the documents he's sent forth. I would stipulate on his behalf the probable cause for that recommendation. Thank you, Your Honor.
At this time, the court is in receipt of his new driver's license with the expiration date of 10/27/22. So at this time, the court is going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Sir, you're all set. Make sure you always keep all your documents up to date, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I called for you a while ago, Ms. Ware, Mr. Woodward. You missed your opportunity, so y'all gonna have to hold tight and wait until I get back to y'all, okay?
Not a problem.
Mr. Wimberly?
Can you hear me?
Before we get started, we weren't able to see any of the documentation that you sent over. Do you physically have the documentation with you right now?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Okay. Don't have to be able to see that. We were unable to see any of it.
Well, I actually sent it three different times.
I know, whatever way you did it, it didn't allow for us to be able to see it. It just comes up as like a little X box. So whatever form that you did it in, it didn't show up.
Okay.
Do you have your insurance?
Yes, ma'am. I got state farm insurance. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
what's the expiration date, sir?
For which one? Because they have the one for 2021. It started October the 14th, 2021, and it ended December the 13th, 2021. And then I got insurance now, but for the thing that actually happened when I got pulled over, I told the cop that I didn't have I tried to get an appointment and it was hard to get an appointment at the time. So once I got the appointment to get my registration, I got my registration and my insurance, and the same guy pulled me over again. And I tried to show on my phone the insurance on the phone, and he was like, "Oh no, that's fake insurance." And I'm like, "Dude, it's State Farm insurance." You know, and he was like, "Well, I got my insurance right here, State Farm insurance."
All right, that was a long explanation for just what I asked you to see. What about your driving registered vehicle? Do you have that now as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I see that, please? Can you get a little closer to the screen for me, sir, please? All right, say something, sir. Okay, I can see that. All right, it expires on 9/20/22. All right, fantastic. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus, ready, Ms. Sandy? Now calling the matter of the people versus Carnell Wimberly. This is ticket number P1260005. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Also calling ticket number P 1264865, one count, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, would you state your name, please?
Colonel Dion Wimberly.
Do we waive any more formal reading of the information or complaint and stand mute, Your Honor? Thank you.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty at all in these matters. I am in receipt of, or I have seen both the registration to the Secretary of State's office not expiring until looks like September of 2022, as well as car insurance. During that period of time, he had the ticket as well as current car insurance. So the court is going to dismiss these matters without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're very welcome. If there's nothing further, you're all set, sir. I know it was frustrating during that time sometimes to get appointments.
It's
I know
okay.
everything has been backed up, but now you have to move forward, okay? And make sure you keep everything up to date all the time, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I have a question. I have another court date on July the 18th with the same thing. Do I still report on that day as well?
Let me see if you pulled all your tickets.
Pardon me? I'm sorry.
We're just gonna see if we pulled all your tickets, okay?
Okay.
July, what was the date, sir?
July the 18th at 8:30 a.m. That's the date that they gave me because they just arraigned me on Wednesday the 27th for docket 6 SP 1260051.
We took care of it. You're all set,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you.
You're
All right.
welcome. Have a good day.
Bye-bye. Likewise.
This is court. I want everybody to be mindful that if you were in a courtroom right now, you would not be able to lounge or sit down or lay back or anything like that. So you need to be in a position to be in proper court form at this time. Thank you. Mr. Anthony Woodward, you can unmute yourself, please.
How you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. Now calling the matter of the people versus Anthony Woodard, I'm sorry, I apologize, Woodard. Ticket number P 1320915. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, failed to stop for a stop sign. Count 3, tinted windows. Also calling ticket number SP 1208499. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, expired plate. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. Sir, state your name, please.
Anthony Woodard.
Thank you, Mr. Woodard. We'll waive any more formal reading of the information and complaint, Your Honor, and stand mute for written purposes. We are asking for a pretrial, please.
Mr. Woodard, I know you don't have a bathrobe.
Say that again, sir, miss.
I said, I know you don't have a bathrobe on.
He wants you to take
Oh.
it.
Oh, it's cold in this house. We don't got no heat. I take it off though. I got it off. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. It's for the best of reasons. That it is a little chilly out. I give him to him.
Ooh, you're so kind, Mr. Baldwin. Remember that this is a courtroom and that you
Thank
have
you.
to appear to the best of your ability. I'm gonna give you a pre-trial date of August the 10th, 2022. That's gonna be at 8:30 a.m. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal, sir.
Thank you.
If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome. Have a good day.
All
Ms. Ware, you can unmute your phone now. Now calling the matter of the people versus Dasha Ware. This is ticket number P11255358. Count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license, not on person. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Ticket number P1258652. 1 count drove while license suspended. Also calling ticket number P1258656. 1 count ignoring right turn only or lane signal or exit signal lane. I apologize. Exit sign lane. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. State your name, please, ma'am.
Deja Ware.
Thank you. Your Honor, Ms. Ware is going to waive any more formal reading of the information or complaint and mute for arraignment purposes. Asking for a pretrial, she could do with some sort of review and offer by the prosecutor of her files, please and thank you.
Okay. Right. And the ticket P1125358 was an arraignment. It's a warrant. Can you
Yes.
arraign it for?
We're going to waive some reading on that particular.
We can't hear you, Mr. Baldwin. Turn back towards the computer.
We're waiving a formal reading on that particular count, and we asked for a date that she can appear before Judge Bryant, please, Your Honor. I've instructed her how to do that. And not only that, I spoke to the attorney assigned to that case is Janice Dickerson, an attorney well known to me, and I gave her the contact information. I'm sure Ms. Dickerson will get her on the right track to get that case resolved. It is curiously, it's a traffic case, Your Honor, for use of improper registration.
Okay, so the ticket P1125358 this was the court is going to set aside the bench warrant at this time. I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty on her behalf, and I'm going to set that bond at $0 personal. But as you heard him say, this ticket isn't before me. Apparently, it's before Judge Bryant, so you're going to have to appear before her. Do you have a court date for it already, Ms. Ware, or no?
No.
I was setting court date on this. They're saying it's 6 months. Ms. Ware, I'm gonna have you call the courtroom after we finish this hearing because we have to get a separate date for this. Thank you for letting me know that this was not before me so that we can get you that court date. But as far as returning for the cases that before me, that's going to be a pretrial on August the 10th, 2022. It's going to be at 8:30 a.m. via Zoom. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. Do you have a way to take down the phone number for my courtroom?
Yes.
Just let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
It's 313-965-2293.
I got it.
All right, thank you, Ms. Ware. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
So.
Hello. Karina,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Pronounce your name for me, please.
Kanara.
Kanara. Now calling the matter of the people versus Kanara Wise. This is ticket or case number SP 126156111. This is one count, disregard officer signal. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. Ma'am, state your name for the record, please.
Kanara Wise.
We will waive any more formal reading of the information and standing. Thank you.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we moving forward today?
Oh, well, the defendant and I had a conversation. She understands she has a right to a jury trial. She wants to waive that here today and ask that the matter be set for a waiver trial, Your Honor. There's a genuine and material issue of fact. Thank you.
Is that right? Ms. Wise, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down. Ms. Wise, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And he's informing me that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that how you want to move forward, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'm gonna set this for a bench trial on the date of August 29th. August 29th. It's gonna be at 9 a.m. August 29th via Zoom. August 29th. 9 a.m. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal. And you just log back into the same login information you used today, okay?
Okay, and by any chance, do you have that Zoom number? Because I went straight from the website.
360-337-0000.
All right. Thank you so much.
You are very welcome. There's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. I'll see you back on August 29th, ma'am, okay?
Okay, see you then.
All right, bye-bye. Ms. Williams?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus, you ready for court? Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Micaiah Williams. This is ticket number P1264936, one count of disorderly conduct. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Ma'am, state your name, please.
Micaiah Williams.
Thank you. We'll thank the court for its reading of the information complaint. Stand mute as to its contents, Your Honor. We are asking for a waiver trial date by way of Zoom, please.
Ma'am, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And he's informing me you're gonna have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that how you want to proceed, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to set this for a bench trial on the date of August the 29th, 2022. That's going to be at 9 a.m., ma'am. It's going to be the same Zoom address though, just in the morning instead. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Thank you.
If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
August
29th. Yeah. All right, Mr. Wise, you're about to get skipped over. Mr. Webb, hold tight.
I'm here,
Okay,
ma'am.
thank you.
Gotta pay attention.
Okay.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Rondell Wise. This is ticket number P12. Sir, I need you to take your hat off too. This is court.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
Tell them I'm in court. Tell them I'm
P12638.
So we're not going to Sam's today.
Mr. Webb, you need to press *6 on your phone, Mr. Webb, *6.
He's getting another,
Mr. Webb,
Yes, ma'am.
you need to press *6 on your phone. I can hear the people talking in the background and it's disturbing
Okay,
my
I'm
court
gonna go to my
matter.
car. I'm gonna go to my car right now. I'm gonna step in the car right now, ma'am.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Wise. I'm gonna start again. Now calling the matter of the people versus Rondell Wise. This is ticket number P1263895. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling tickets number SP1258021. Count 1, equipment violation, improper or unauthorized equipment. Count 2, registration and or plate violation, no plate. And count 3, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Boffman for the defendant. Sir, state your name. Thank you.
My name Rondell Weiss.
We will waive a more formal reading of the information, Your Honor, and thank you for entering a not guilty plea on behalf of the defendant.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we proceeding today?
Mr. Weiss and I have discussed the matter. He would benefit from a pretrial and a return at a next action date. Please, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Wise, I'm going to give you a pretrial date to return.
Okay.
That's going August the 10th, 2022.
I don't think I need, I don't think I need that long. I did go get my license back already. I don't think I need that long to get insurance, ma'am.
Mr. Wise. You gonna tell me
Sorry,
when you need to come back to court?
That's, August is like a little strong, but I get, August kind of a little stretch from here.
It'll be here in a minute. No blink of the eye, sir.
Okay.
But there's a way to ask for stuff, Mr. Wise. I don't need that much more time. That's not how you talk to the court. You know, some of my colleagues would have just cut you right on off and cut you off and let you be on your way. If you want a different date, there is a way to say, Judge, or Your Honor, is there any way I can get in a little sooner than that? Remember that.
Thank you.
I don't have a sooner date. I'm sorry, I asked my clerk. So you're gonna have to hold tight. August 10th will be here in no time, like he said. August 10th, it's gonna be at 8:30 a.m. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal. Okay? We can
Okay.
pull a couple of other matters. These in default? Oh. Or 28. All right, sir. If there's nothing further, I'll see you back on August the 10th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m., okay?
Okay, Your Honor. Have a blessed one.
You too. Thank you, sir.
Too.
All right. Mr. Webb?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I got you now. Just put you back in the room because you was a little noise back there. Now
Okay,
calling
thank
the
you.
matter. You're welcome. Now calling the matter of the people versus John Webb. This is ticket number P1263135. Count 1, drive while license suspended. Count 2, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Sir, state your name for the record, please.
John Myers Webb.
Thank you. Your Honor, the defendant wishes to waive rights and plead guilty here to the reduced charge of failure to display.
Is that right, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, please raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Not really, ma'am.
Mr. Webb, do you remember speaking to me in the breakout room?
Oh, yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's who I am, sir. I'm your attorney, okay? That's who you spoke to.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
So do you remember having a conversation with him?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
No, I'm pleading not guilty.
Okay. So you want a bench trial or you want a jury trial, sir? A bench trial is before myself as the trier, finder of fact. A jury trial is before citizens of the city of Detroit, 6 of them to be exact, that will decide based on the information provided for you, sir. How do you want to proceed today?
Not guilty.
All right, I'm going to put him back in the breakout room. You're going to go back in there and talk to him when we finish the docket.
Understood.
That's not a response. All right, Mr. Webb. Someone's
Thank-
going to come and talk to you in a minute to give you a little bit of clarification, okay, sir?
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Mr. Walker? Hey, Mr. Walker? Unmute yourself for me, okay, sir?
Oh, sorry. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. That's okay, Mr. Walker. Now calling the matter of the people versus Joseph Walker. Get the right file. Case number P1263453, count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling case number SP1267012, count 1, violation of firearms ordinance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant.
You have
Mr.
to
Walker,
stop walking,
state your name
Mr.
for the
Wilson.
record.
Yes,
State your name for the record, please.
Joseph Walker.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Walker has sent forth compliance documents, so we'll waive a formal reading and stand mute and ask for a dismissal if the court finds that those are sufficient. Thank you.
I don't have his documents.
Fine.
Mr. Walker,
Yes, sir.
did you send documents to the court?
Documents to the
The email
this
address?
no, this is my first time being involved in contact with the courts. I got the tickets and I was waiting. I kept calling.
Hold on, say less. And I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I did it on purpose because I don't want you to say too much here. I'm going to have you go back into the breakout room and you and I are going to have a conversation again, okay? We spoke already, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to have a brief conversation in a minute. Would you be patient and wait for me to come back to the breakout room? I want to make sure that we do this the right way, okay?
Okay, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Walker. I'll be there shortly.
Okay.
Number 2 for me, okay? See that? Dear Mr. Walker,
Yes, ma'am.
join the room again.
Okay. Is it so? Go to join breakout room.
Did it appear that you can go back to the breakout room?
No, ma'am.
And you back in the car riding. I'm gonna let you ride right now, but know that I can see all at all times. If you tap on the phone in the up corner, just tap on the phone on the left-hand side. You're almost near the top. Does it say breakout room? There's a little box, square box up here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, hit the breakout rooms and join breakout room number 2 for me, please.
Okay.
Thank you. There you go. Casina Wilson.
Wilson here.
It's a different Wilson I called. I called for you to come out the room a moment ago. You weren't quite answering and she didn't. I'm ready for you, Miss Wilson.
I'm sorry. I'm here.
I got you. Let's go.
Yeah, I have interviewed Miss Wilson. I believe Miss Wilson is a late comer to the meeting. I'm not sure. But she and I haven't spoken. Is that correct, Miss Wilson?
That's correct.
Okay, I'll put it back into a breakout room as well.
Thank you, John.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
There you go. Go to room 3. All right. Scenario Wilson.
Gennaro Wilson here.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Gennaro Wilson. This is ticket number P1258799. 1 count no of insurance. Also calling ticket number P1258798, one count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Sir, state your name, please.
Janera Wilson.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson. We'll waive any more formal reading of the information and complaint and stand mute for arraignment purposes. Thank you, Your Honor.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we moving forward with this?
The defendant has sent forth compliance documents, Your Honor. We're asking for a dismissal here without prejudice, and we would stipulate to probable cause. Did Mr. Wilson, you did successfully send those documents to the email address I sent you?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I have one of them. I have the car insurance. It's not for this car. What happened to the car you were driving? Did you get a new one?
Yes, I have a new one. I no longer have that vehicle.
Okay. And you, did you get a different email from him? I don't have a registration. I just have.
Your Honor, I would ask if the court could take judicial notice that you can't insure an unregistered vehicle. I don't think he's able to get insurance on a vehicle that's not properly registered.
All right.
Do you have that? Okay.
All right. I want to take judicial notice for you, Attorney Boffman, because you are a wise man who has been practicing for 8 years. And so the court is going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always have all your valid documentation, okay?
I will. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
Okay, y'all have a blessed day.
You too. All right.
So I'm going to go into the breakout rooms and finish up, Your Honor, with your permission.
That's right. Thank you so much.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Put yourself on mute for a moment, Mr. Walker, until the attorney comes back in the room, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
We're ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Walker,
Yes, ma'am.
all right. You have a child with you in the car.
Yes, my son. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, you don't have to apologize. Just tell him we're having a court matter to try and be as quiet as possible for us, okay?
Okay, yes, ma'am. Say
Mr.
now,
Webb, I
required.
need you to press *6 on your phone, *6. There you go. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Joseph Walker. This is recalling this matter. This is case number P1263453. Count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling case number SP1267021, 1 count violation of firearms ordinance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Baughman for the defendant. Mr. Walker, state your name, please.
Joseph Walker.
Thank you. Your Honor, thank you for your reading of the formal information. We're going to plead not guilty. We ask that these matters be set for a pretrial. Mr. Walker, I know what you and I have discussed was with respect to the improper plate, but since you have that firearm ordinance violation, I'm going to suggest that you plead not guilty. There will be a recommendation made next time you come to court from the prosecutor, most likely that if you paid a fine that you could get that case dismissed. So I don't want you to miss that chance. And we're asking for a pretrial. Do you agree, Mr. Walker?
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Is that's for the firearm charge?
Yes.
Okay.
Offer right now, Mr. Bachman, but it's the disorderly conduct, so.
Understood. We want to talk about it and think about it, right?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure. I'm gonna set this for a pretrial. I'm gonna give you a little bit of time to think. August 10th, okay, sir?
Yes.
It's gonna be in the morning instead at 8:30 a.m. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal And then hopefully you'll think about everything by that point in time. And you can let me know that day whether or not you want to take a plea or whether or not you want to have a bench or a jury trial, okay?
Okay.
All right, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. I'll see you then, okay, sir?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Ms. Wilson?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Kenisa Wilson. This is ticket number P1234095. Count 1, drove with revoked license. Count 2, expired plate. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Harry Boffman, P55052, on behalf of the defendant. Ma'am, would you state your name for the record, please?
Kissna Wilson.
Thank you. We would thank the court for its formal reading of the information and complaints, and ask that the not guilty plea be entered, and we need a pretrial date, Your Honor. We would like to give the defendant plenty of time to come into compliance. One of the issues is a revoked driver's license, so there's a process for that. That should take at least 100. This court reschedule or schedule a pretrial for that date and that time.
Mr. Baldwin?
Yes.
You're breaking a little bit, so we're gonna have to repeat from the day amount. You
Okay.
said that takes at least 100 and something days, so go back to that.
Sure. It's going to take at least 120 days for that process. We're asking for a next action date outside of the 120-day mark from today. Please. Thank
Mr. Boffman, Mr. Boffman, if you will just stay right at the computer and not move around like that, it won't fade in and out. Can you?
Okay, I'll do that.
Help?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Getting fidgety.
Okay, so we want to set this up for, give me a date in September. Attorney Baldwin, I'm gonna set it out to September sometime to make sure she has plenty of time.
Your Honor, please. Thank you.
September the 12th, ma'am. September the 12th, 9/12/2022. It's gonna be at 8:30 a.m. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're very welcome, Ms. Wilson, okay? Try and take care of that matter so you can come back and get a more favorable result, okay?
I am. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day, ma'am.
You too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Mr. Webb? Uh-oh. Press *6 on your phone. Mr. Webb, *6. *6 on your phone.
Thank you, Mr. Webb. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus John Webb. This is ticket number P1263135. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. Sir, state your name, please.
John Myers Webb.
Thank you, Your Honor. We thank you for your reading of the information complaint and inform you that the defendant is going to plead guilty here and now. And we would stipulate to probable cause for as to any matters being dismissed pursuant to his plea here to failure to display. And we are asking for a community service sentence, please, and thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Webb, you want to take advantage of that offer today?
Excuse me?
Did you want to take advantage of the offer today?
I understand what you just said, ma'am. Sir.
May I question the way? Just one brief question. Mr. Webb?
What did she just say?
You remember what we discussed where if you pled guilty to one of the charges today, the other cases will be dismissed? You remember we talked about that?
Oh, yes.
So the judge just asked you,
sir.
do you want to take advantage of that offer today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Listen carefully, please.
Okay, please raise your right hand, Mr. Webb.
Got it raised, ma'am.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Webb, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any right that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so you have the right to have a trial, a bench or a jury trial, a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. You also have the right to have a jury trial where 6 citizens from the community of Detroit will come and judge you. If you take this plea today, though, you're going to give up that right. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, you still want to move forward, sir?
Let me talk to my lawyer.
I'm here, sir. We spoke several times. The judge is asking you if you want to plead guilty. You know you won't have a trial. And we'll be resolving this matter here today. You won't have to come back to court about any of these things after today. But you will have to do the community service if the judge allows you. Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, at this point, I'm really remain satisfied that he's knowing and intelligently waiving his right to a trial today. I understand if the court has more questions, though.
I don't. I'm going to ask him some questions about the particular incident.
Okay.
Mr. Webb, I want to take your attention back to the date of October the 13th of 2021. Were you driving at that time a Ford vehicle in the area of West Chicago and Grandma in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was it unregistered with the Secretary of State's office at the time?
Yes, because I had just bought the car and I was taking it to go get the rest of my paperwork. Yes.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor. Thank you.
The court is satisfied as well. Is there a stipulation for probable cause for the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated. Thank you.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to count 2 of this ticket, dismiss count 1 and 3 of this ticket on your client's behalf. Sir, I understand that you would like to do community service in lieu of costs and fines for this ticket.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm going to issue that you do 20 hours of community service, sir.
How many hours, ma'am?
20.
20 hours. Yes, ma'am. I do it. Can I do it at Focus Hope? My honor, my judge, my lawyer. Can I do it at Focus Hope? Because I can get there on the bus.
You can. You can do it at Focus focus hope.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You're gonna need to provide some documentation, sir. Are you gonna be able to get that to the court for the review date I give you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm gonna need that information. So it's gonna be 20. All right, so I'm gonna have you come back on August the 3rd, 2022 via Zoom. But sir, I need to see a copy that you completed 20 hours of community service. So if you need to.
Okay, yeah, ma'am. I'm gonna start whenever you want me to start. When you want me to start?
Now, I just need you to complete it by the next court date, okay? I'm giving you 3 months to complete 20 hours of community service.
Well, you know what? Can I start tomorrow?
Yes, sir. You can start tomorrow. Just make sure you keep track of, because I'm gonna want to see it.
Okay, can I get some paperwork that I can have them to fill out, sign something for every day I come there?
Yep. Can I give you a number for you that so they can send it to you?
Oh, hold on. Yeah, hold on. I got a pen right now. Hold on.
Just let me know when you're ready, okay, sir?
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Okay, I got it right. Okay, what's the number?
313
313
965
965
8130.
30.
And tell Ms. Green you can do Focus Hope. The judge said that you can do Focus Hope as your community service, okay?
Okay, and what time they open up tomorrow?
I don't know, sir. You're gonna have to find out all the information. You talking about Focus Hope?
Yes, ma'am. Right there on Oakman and Linwood or somewhere. Yeah.
I don't know, sir, but if you talk to Miss Green tomorrow, she'll be able
Miss
to
Green.
try and get you there. Yep, that's the number I gave you. She'll be able to
Okay,
try and
ma'am.
get you connected with them so you can find out some good days to go volunteer there, okay?
Okay, you know what? I'm going first thing tomorrow morning. As soon as they open up, I'm gonna be out there waiting on them, and I'm gonna go in there and sign up.
All right, that sounds like a perfect plan, sir, okay?
I'm doing that tomorrow morning, ma'am.
Fantastic.
As soon as they open up, I'm gonna be out there waiting on them.
Thank you so much. You're welcome. If there's
You're welcome,
nothing
ma'am.
further,
I appreciate
that's hearing.
and thank you, Your Honor, and thank you. And you.
You're welcome. You're so welcome, sir. Okay, have a good day, Mr. Webb.
And you too, ma'am. And thank you, Judge, and thank you, my lawyer. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
All right.